Here we are. We're in Britechester. This is the Britechester Fantasy Save File. Little Red Riding Sim on Twitter. This is her save file with fantasy builds, replacing all of the lots in the different worlds in the Sims. Let's see what he is all about. His information here says Raphael is a spellcaster from Bewitchment Bay. We saw Bewitchment Bay. That's Brindleton Bay. We saw Bewitchment Bay already because we're going in order, on the world map. He's from Bewitchment Bay, and he is a dragon charmer. Not exactly a wise wizard. He is somewhat erratic and unpredictable. However, he can often be found in the libraries of Faycrest. We also saw Faycrest. Faycrest is Newcrest, right? We did go through Faycrest as well. Both those were excellent. All of them have been excellent so far, all the worlds. Check them out. Check them out. Either download the save file and look at them, in your own game, or you can go back through my archive videos, my save file videos on YouTube and see them there. Let's go up here and take a look at his house. This is cute. This is very cute. Has a very Britechester-y alchemist vibe, right? What's his name again? His name is Raphael Potion Charm. I do like this, of course. I like most of them. What can I say? If you've been going through these tours with me, I think there's just some really incredible builds here. I love all the pieces from Get to Work, from the alien world of 6am. It's been very popular to grab 6am items for fantasy builds. And of course, the Journey to Batuu pack has been very popular. This is a good way to use these sort of, agate sort of, I don't know what you call that, but, where they take a rock and cut it in half, like a geode or something, right? Great way to use those there. It gives it a really cool effect. On the top floor, I should say, we've got kind of our potions room here. Looks good. Zoom around this side. This is really pretty. It's got a very nice feel to it. I love Realm of Magic. All of these pieces are pretty much from Realm of Magic. The windows are fantastic, right? These great round windows. He can do a good job up here doing potions. I think it is nicely outfitted. On the first floor, we have a bedroom, of course. Looks like he has a cat or a dog. I don't know which one. Maybe, well, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, because there's not one there beside him. I wonder, no, the bowl's not marked either. So I guess you could use it for either a cat or a dog, right? There's ladder access to the second floor, and then a double bed and a nice bathroom. The bathroom looks really, really nice. Try to get a little bit closer here. Yeah, the color just looks really good, really pretty. A living and dining and kind of kitchen area. This, again, I guess it is a cat. At least originally somebody maybe had a cat. There's a cat toy, right? There's his broom parked there. Got some stuff to clean up here. This looks really good. I love this as a cottage. I have to say that real quick. I really do love this as a cottage. It's got a great cottage feel. It's not too big. Cottages should be small. They should be very sort of efficient, right? This is a great single-person cottage, and you can tell right off the bat. It's got one chair, right? It's got one chair in front of the fireplace. He's going to come home, kick back, do a little knitting with his cat. Probably the cat can curl up here on the little... I don't know if cats can actually curl up on that, but in my imagination, in my head, and in real life, cat would curl up there maybe, or curl up here in front of the fire. So really, really nice kitchen here, I think. And plenty of room. So even though it's small, even though it's cozy, even though it fits a cottage sort of feel, it's not cramped. I don't think you're going to have trouble with routing issues or anything like that. In fact, I know you're not. He's going to be able to get around this place just fine. Hi, Ashi. Hi, Ashi. Hi, Ashi. Mangling the pronunciation of that. There isn't anything listed for her description, okay? She just lives here, all right? Nothing else. But that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at her house. I think we'll probably learn at least a little bit about her, right? Probably from her house. Probably away from the way her house is set. Anyway, it's cool. Let's go up here and take a look at her house, her penthouse, overlooking Britechester here. This is cool. I love this. You know why I love it? I particularly love this. This looks really awesome. This is the greatest little greenhouse here. I love the way she's done these roofs, with these, the archway roofs here intersecting this, pyramidal roof in the middle. That is a great design for this is our house in the sunlight. It looks really good. This would look fantastic just anywhere. It's a beautiful Victorian sort of look to it. Let's take a look on this side here. Very nice. It looks very Realm of Magic. It's got a great Realm of Magic vibe. You could almost use this, the exterior anyway, as a magical HQ. You know, swap out what's there with this. So pretty. Really good job with it. Let's go around this way here. Take another look. That looks so good. That's a great front elevation. Very, very impressed with it. Here, let's go down a little bit so we can get kind of a look at it. I mean, you know, that looks really good. But here on the top floor, our first real floor, we have a kid's bedroom. In fact, it looks like a toddler's bedroom. Hooray. I'm going to give them big bonus points for that because I love toddlers. I think they're the cutest things in the world. And infants. Infants are also super cute. And I love when anyone goes through the trouble to kind of put in a little stuff for toddlers or kids in their builds. It's not very often you see a toddler's room done. And this might be the first toddler's room I've seen in all of these fantasy builds, but this is cute. They got a little toddler bed, all done in blue in here. I'm going to go down here, and we're going to take a look at it as though we are a toddler, right? Drop down here. So this is what the room would look like, you know, kind of at a Sim's eye view. Looks really good, right? I really do like it. Looks so, it's a nice large room, too, for a toddler. It definitely has, like, again, that sort of Victorian vibe to everything. That's cute. Cute above their bed. Okay, good job. Out here, we've got a nice landing. So a little secretary's desk here. A window to hang out, maybe do a little reading. And next door, we're going to have the grown-ups room. I think actually the grown-ups room is smaller than the kids' room, maybe. But that is okay. Let's see here. We're still going to drop down here from a long day of spell casting. Take a look here. You know, it looks good. What can I say? These builds typically look really good. This one, the one so far today, these first two have looked really good. They've been done well. There's a heavy reliance here on Realm of Magic. So it has a very cohesive look. Everything kind of blends together really well. This is a little bit tighter room, so it's a little bit harder for me to come in here in tab mode and check it out. I might scoot the painting over just a little. Just a little. It's like the painting got off a little bit. But I think you get where they were going for with that one, right? I think we know what they mean. And we can easily slide that over in build mode. This looks really pretty. This is a pretty room. This is so inviting. I do think, like, whenever I'm building for Sims or I'm building in the game, I always try to go in like this and really take a look at it. Like, okay, if I'm a Sim, if a Sim's a real person, or if I'm a Sim, and I come in, what does it really look like? You know, can I walk over and look out the window? Can I walk over to the dresser? Does it feel natural? So, great build. Really well done so far. We're going to take a look over here. Yeah, see, so nice. Really, really nice. In the bathroom, we have some more Realm of Magic stuff, as I was just saying. Well done. Still looks good here. Tub, toilet, shower, sink. So, you know, it's well outfitted. It's exactly what you expect, exactly what you're going to get, right? Looks really from the window. It's another thing I like to do too. I do, and especially in places like San Myshuno, like with a penthouse or something. I really do like to go in and take a look. What does the view look like? Does the view look right here? Would we do this in real life? Would we have this view? This view is gorgeous, of course. The window is perfect for it. I love it. First floor looks super cool. Great design here from above. We'll take a quick look. We have an entryway with the stairway. Over here is a kitchen. Here's another just kind of back hall, I'm going to call it, with an office. And then our living dining area and a couple of really big porches. So that's super nice. Over here, we do have a half bath for guests. So that's really nice too, right? This is another nice built-in look. Great place to do some work, you know, a little desk setup. If you want to throw a computer on there, you could. This side here, again, is definitely going to be, you know what I would call it, a mud room, right? It's kind of like a backyard mud room, place to hang your coats. Kitchen. So yeah, kind of a mud room with a little half bath here off to the side. Take a look at it from this angle. Another one of my favorite sinks, again, very, very style specific. I don't use it in every single build, but it's a beautifully well-designed sink. I really love it. Go in here like this. Right off the bat, I love the way they have done the window here, right? Looks very cool. Now, you know, they cut it off so it looks like more of a half window, but it has a great effect here. I really like the way that looks. Let's see here. We've got our cabinets up above. Very nice. Out to our mudroom, of course. You could throw a few more things in the mudroom. It's a really big room. Or like if you had laundry day, you could put some laundry, like the wash tub out there if you want to keep it rustic. You could put the wash tub out there with the hamper. Or if you don't care about keeping it rustic, you could maybe throw the regular washer and dryer out there and stuff. It would be fine. Of course, we've got our stove and a little food dish, right? Food dish. Again, I did not see an animal with this household, but you could obviously have a pet here, feed them in the kitchen as well. Nice built-ins. Some good sort of clutter here. Not too much. I personally like things not too heavily cluttered in my own build. For a cat, right? Because we do have a scratching post here for a cat. I mean, you could use it for a dog, though. It doesn't have to be. But there is a scratching post for a cat there. Pull that out a little bit more. Take a look at this room here. Pretty nice. This is a good look to enter on. Again, one reason why I like tab mode. If you're coming into this house and you're going to walk in, what would you see? You're going to see this. You know, you're going to come in through the front door as a sim, and you're going to see this really great living room. Again, using a lot of Realm of Magic stuff keeps it very cohesive. Everything I feel like just looks really good here, like it really goes together well. The tone is kind of the same, you know, for the whole thing. We'll back out here a little bit, take a look at the room from this standpoint, right? Looks good, some nice pictures up on the wall. That's kind of a nice, I love that. You know, I love that you can kind of see people coming down the stairs, maybe if you're waiting on them in here. That's a really cool look. I really, really enjoy that. Also nice. Very, very nice. Everything fits well here. You know, they've got a lot of stuff fit into this space. It's not a super huge space or a super huge house. But it looks really good. It looks really inviting. And there's not much I can say except that it just looks really good. I do really, really like it. I think they've done such a great job with this build. The outside here, we've got a really cool outside. Nice setup. Some things for the toddler to do, which I really like over here. Very, very cool, right? Nice. You know, this is pretty. It's pretty landscaping. The way they've done it. We have a bar outside for entertaining and a little place over here just to hang out with friends, right? You know what we're going to get. This is the view we're going to have, which is nice. It's really nice. It's a really nice setup. This is a good spot for this house. I don't know that it was built for this spot, but it has a great feel in this spot and a great view out over Britechester. So quick, is there anything in it? I don't see that. Well, you know, the elevator's here. I almost forgot. This is kind of used as a penthouse sort of lot. So there is the elevator that you need to get up here. I almost forgot because, of course, I haven't seen one. But you could put some plants in here, and foregoing the plants, not having plants, is a great way to disguise the elevator, right? Because this is that sort of lot where you need an elevator to get up here. Really pretty setup. I love that purple and the orange there together. Some wildflowers. She's got a dog mailbox, though. So it's not just a cat house, I guess, right? It's got a dog mailbox. Over here, got a nice little bench to enjoy the garden. And on this side, not really much anything on this side, just our gate outside to our garden. Quick pull back there so we can see our front yard. It looks really good. I love this house. I love this build. Okay, so this is going to be our first fantasy lot here. I like the details, you know, with the sort of vegetation growing here and the upper balcony. Very cool. This is a nice adaptation of this lot. I don't remember what this lot looked like originally. And we're going to take a look at this dorm finally through build mode. That's fine. We can go through build mode here. The upper floor is kind of an open mansard roof sort of attic space. You could put stairs up here. You could put a ladder up here and use this if you wanted to. Because see, it's like a regular floor. It's not bad. Down here, though, we've got a lot to look at. This is a really large build. And it seems to be set up pretty much like a dormitory. We'll take a look as we go through this. Some of the builds haven't always been exactly fantasy, right? I mean, the first two were. This one maybe is more of just a dorm, but it still could be useful and still could look really good. And we're going to take a look at it and see what we got going here. It is a cute setup, right? But I can't really go into like, tab mode in here and in the build mode. But we'll take kind of a look here. This is good, right? This looks really good. Some really nice sort of clutter here. It looks like a dorm room. In fact, could maybe even be a little messier for a dorm room, right? There's a backpack over there. Why am I saying her? I don't know. Strikes me as a girl's room. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't think a guy's room with the skulls and stuff. For some reason, I just think it's a girl's room. I don't know why. It looks super cool here. Got some nice clutter on this side. They're into music and into sports. Cleaner over here, not quite so much clutter. Zoom around this way. These are really big dorm rooms. Now, if you've been to college and you've visited people in the dorms or something like that, I never stayed in the dorms. I hated the dorms. My family lives in the college town. So, like, I went and looked at them once. I was like, you got to be kidding. My closet's bigger than this, and I don't have to share a bath. A little bit darker version over here. Pink Floyd, right? So, totally cool. Looks really, really good. We'll swing around this way and take a look at it from that way. Also looks good. Your Sims won't have any routing issues, so that's a good thing. This might have an ensuite, too. Ensuite bath. Good. He's into art. You can kind of see what these rooms are made for, right? For what type of sim, music, art. This one looks like, engineering, right? Engineering or architecture, maybe. They do have an ensuite bath here, though, like just for themselves, which is really remarkable. Must be an upperclassman room. Okay, and then over here we've got our communal bathroom setup, naturally. This is what I did not want, right? In real life, what I did not want. But here in The Sims, we've got 3 showers, couple of toilets, and one lonely sink. But it's serviceable. It's going to work just fine. Nice common area. We'll come down here again and kind of take a look. We can get in here like this. So nice common area. It looks really cool. It does look very Britechester, right? Very Britechester, very kind of old money, old collegiate legacy type of university feel to it. Very, very cool. I like the way they've done this particular space. Got another one over here, a communal setup, right? And they've got both male and female on the door, so anybody can use it. Good. And dorm over here, I think it's not the same ones. Did I go in a circle yet? No, I think these are all different on the other side, kind of a mirror image, right? This is very cute. I mean, my first thought is a girl's room. Looks like a girl's room. Looks like Barbie's room, right? For the Barbie movie, maybe she's going to go to college and like Barbie Part 2, the sequel. But it looks that way. A boy could live here, though. Don't get me wrong. This would have been the poster on my wall. The boy band, yeah, for sure. I love boy bands. They're also cute. When I was younger, and I didn't even care what kind of music they played. I just still put their poster up just because they were cute. Over here, we've got another very cool room. Looks like a gamer room with that gamer chair. Awesome. Probably hoping to do well on YouTube and just let all this university stuff go. This is a cool room. I like this. This is very cool. It's a little posh, right? A little posh with that rug in there. It's got a good blend with the purples and the pinks. Now, this is a room I feel like could be a boy or a girl room. If you kind of were into like purples and pinks, either one would, I think, kind of enjoy this room. Our top floor dorms. First floor we looked at. Out here, because this is a legacy university and a bunch of rich people go here, I guess. They have a hot tub, right? They got a hot tub. They got they've got some drugs over here. They're gonna get hooked up to the bubble maker over here, and have a party out here on the upper deck. First floor, we have more of like common areas, which is super cool. This is going to be our cafeteria area. They went ahead and moved in like a cafeteria serving setup over here. So that's very cool, and it's manned. So you don't have to go over to the cafeteria to eat if you're at the dorms. It's actually really cool. Very nice. Yoda hanging out, acting the mascot. Got a nice TV up there. Looks like she's kind of watching a college movie, right? Come back here a ways. From the kitchen. See it from this way. You can just tell this is a rich college, right? Like there's a grand piano in the lobby of the dorm. There's a grand piano in the lobby of the dorm. And so, yeah, you're coming in here thinking, yeah, I've already made it. So in here, we've got a really, really cool set up. I love this. Is more like a frat house than a dorm because you got the ping pong table in the living room and a beer keg, you know. But that's cool. Love frat houses. They're awesome. Got a nice place to have a party here. This does look really cool. I do like this room. And it could be a frat. I don't know. Is this a frat house? It might be a frat house. Place to do some studying back here. Little robot rack. I love the robots. I do. They're super cool. And same thing on this side, I think, right? Yeah. Another sort of robot kind of setup over here to our living room. And I guess kind of a library area. You could have dining room here. You could eat back here, but it's definitely going to be a sort of library, sort of study area. Place to work out. Nice little gym area back here. And there's our living room again, where we were a second ago, or kind of a debate practice area. There's got a lot of stuff here for a university. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here so you don't actually have to leave the door on the world screen. This has a real kind of fantasy build to it, right? I mean, look at that. That's definitely a real fantasy look. And this is university housing, right? So you can, a whole bunch of people can stay here at once. Kind of communal housing. I love this. This looks super, super, super great. This is really imaginative. They have done a fantastic job here in such a small lot. You can tell there's just a lot kind of put into this lot, right? A lot on the lot. Let's turn the sun up a little bit brighter, and we're going to go down here. Kind of take a look. Got some great terrain usage here. Make us a little moat through here, a little kind of creek. Super cool with the mushrooms. They've done such a good job here at the landscaping. I'm really impressed. A lot of facets to it, a lot of layers, and it looks so good. The buildings themselves look good too. I cannot wait to get inside here and take a look at these sort of almost like little fairy houses, little dwarf houses, or really, really nice. Let's drop down a level. Now, we do have some upper levels here. We've got a small bathroom. Even though it's narrow, even though it's little, we do have a small bathroom here that you can reach with the ladder, right? Over here on this side, we've got a little bit larger bathroom. Again, ladder reachable, toilet, and a shower. Floor, right? A lot of bathrooms up top. But that's fine because they're small rooms anyway. You don't need a lot of space for them. It's a good place for them. This one has a tub and a toilet. And we're going to start to get into our bedrooms, right? So this is kind of a small bedroom, but again, really serviceable. What do you need in a bedroom? You need a bed. And it's got a bed there. It would work for two Sims, a married couple or a not married couple. It is college. It is college. Maybe they're not married. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're out there. They're testing the waters, right? Let me tell you something real quick. Now, anybody can live and do things however they want. They can. Anybody can live and do things however they want and make their own choices. But honestly, if you won't even, did you ever buy a pair of shoes you didn't try on first? That's what I'm going to say. Someone told me that once. Did you ever buy a pair of shoes you didn't try on first? Okay. Are you really, marriage is supposed to be forever. It's supposed to be for a really long time, but marriage is going to be for at least a while. You're going to be looking at marriage for at least couple of months, right? At least a couple of months, right? Hopefully stretch out that long. It does cost to get married. And you want to amortize out that cost for at least a couple of months before you realize who they really are and divorce them. And maybe forever. I'm not saying not to do it forever. You could be married forever. Where was I going with this? Yes. If you're in college, have sex with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. We have a bedroom for someone who's not like that. We have a room for someone who is saving themselves for marriage, or some other time anyway, at least. Sometime, not today, not tonight, because there are just twin beds in this particular room. But it's a super cute room. I do like it. I like the way they put the cabinetry over the bed. That is much more like a dorm, right? You're going to have cabinetry stuck in wherever you can fit it. It's got a place, a desk here. Desk, nice place to study. And I guess the bathrooms are above each of these areas. Yeah, so each of these areas seem to have these little bathrooms up above. And nice, another twin bed here. With a cute little frog rug. That is cute. Nicely set up. Small room, but really nicely set up. Love the, the garden stuff back here is really, really cool. But Over here in this room, we have what we're going to call, I guess, kind of a living room. We've got our settee here, a love seat, table here to kind of hang out. This looks really cool. I like the way they've used this in the corner. Fits very well like that. You know, that's that sort of weird thing that's been around since base game, right? But it looks really cool like this. Turned in the corner. I think that's awesome. Really like the way they did that. Porch area here, super cute. And if you want to put up some decorations, we got boxes for that too. A kitchen at first. It kind of is a kitchen. I guess because this is a dorm lot, we don't get to have full kitchens. You can have like a microwave and a little refrigerator. And there is a little refrigerator here. Again, this is cute how they've used these corner. I've never thought of that. Using those corner shelves there to create, whoops, screwed that up. To create kind of a bay window, you know, sort of setup. That's really cool. I love that. This is really, I mean, the whole build is so cute, right? I want to just keep saying, that's so cute. That's really cute. I love that. That's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. It is cute. The whole build is really, really cute. They've got a great sort of feel here and a great theme that they're carrying through of this. It's a very whimsical, sweet, sort of innocent, you know, feel to it. With the exception of that double bed upstairs for you and your new pair of shoes, that it has a very sweet and whimsical feel to it, and I do think it's really, really nice, really, really nice here. This has another bathroom here, shower and toilet. Over here we've got another kind of hangout area, again, common room. There's another fridge in here. Up here, place to play chess and hang out. The big, huge, round window there just makes it, right? I just love that. It has kind of a tiny house feel when you do stuff like that, because tiny houses a lot, they'll put the giant window there so you really feel like the outside is all part of your house. And that's kind of the way this feels too, where you have this really large window and you can just really imagine, we'll go down here and we'll imagine it. You know, you're going to walk in and bam, you know, you walk in and you've got this super cool look here of just the whole outdoors, right? Just right there. And that's actually a really pretty view. That's really nice. That's really lovely. I love that. That whole view there just looks gorgeous. Over here, we've got probably the first real kitchen, right? This is the kitchen. It's got a refrigerator. It's got a sink. This is dorm living, you know, in the university pack. No stoves allowed. And I'm going to assume they left the microwave out because it doesn't really fit the feel of this lot. And that's a good idea. You can throw a microwave in here if you want, but it does not fit the feel of the rest of this lot. It definitely has a real theme going. So it's nice. And it's got a nice porch. I love that. Sort of a pass-through porch, sort of a walkway. I guess it's kind of a walkway in a ways, but it just looks very inviting. I mean, let's look at it from this direction here. When you look at it from this direction, it looks just so perfect, you know, like you would just love to just stand there at this railing and kind of watch the frogs or something jump around, maybe watch the tadpole swim, right? When my son was little, there was a little bridge to a little park and there were always tadpoles swimming around, you know, in the spring and stuff. And he just loved, you know, for us to go out there. It was out behind where I work. And he used to just love to stand there at the railing, you know, watch the tadpoles swim around. And I guess looking at that kind of reminds me of that, right? It's kind of nostalgic. It's got a real feel to it. Definitely love it. My other word of advice is to please hit like, subscribe, and notify. That is it for this tour today. I will be back on later today working some more on Taylor Square, my last build in the San Sequoia rebuilds. I'll be on later working on that. So yeah. Thank you. In the meantime, though, for watching, I always appreciate it. And thank you even more if you do hit like, subscribe, and notify. Thank you even more. And I look forward to seeing you later.